Hey, I'm Jack River and I'm here chatting with Milky. I guess the more that you make music in studios and with incredible producers, the more you get confident to find the exact sounds and lyrics and way of expressing that you're kind of seeking. So I feel like on this album, I was able to take my concept of what I wanted to do with Jack River deeper and deeper, like the deepest ever, I guess. Songs like Honey and Stranger's Dream and Lucy Sea Queen and Endless Summer are like getting closer or pretty close to the exact kind of thing I always wanted to make. Underneath the production, there's 10 songs that have come from 10 different places, but the production that I sprinkled and Matt and I sprinkled throughout the record is this Endless Summer kind of modern Beach Boys pop psychedelic scenery, sonic scenery. And for me, I guess the past few years have been so hectic for us all. There's bushfires, pandemic, floods. I became pregnant and I'm now a mum. And it's this complete upheaval of reality as we knew it. So instead of leaning into that, I escaped it all and made Endless Summer. And I think I needed to, create a world that I really enjoyed and could easily run away to, and hopefully it gives that to other people as well. Always loved the sounds of the late 60s and 70s, like so many people do, but specifically the kind of Beach Boys albums, or songs like Surf's Up and Feel Flows, and Joni Mitchell's music, the kind of scenes that they paint. I don't know how to describe it exactly. I put it into music, but I guess I was really interested in that just from a pure love of that music perspective, but also the fact that they were living through really chaotic social and political times as well. And those artists talked about them in the day-to-day world, and they were incredibly effective activists, but in their musical worlds, they were running away from it all and escaping. And I feel like for me, that's how I feel. I'm really involved and hands-on in the everyday world when it comes to the issues I care about. But when it comes to the music, I like to run away with the fairies. I think I really enjoy listening to it. I know some artists say, I never listen to my album ever again, but it really does take me to another place to go and process whatever I'm going through that day. I guess it's every song's job to do that. And then I just try to make a whole album of them. So I really appreciate it now. And I guess it encapsulates a really special time in my life before I became a mum, my last moments of being a true alone individual in the world. And a bunch of those songs really reflect that, really strong, deep individuality for me. So this year, as I'm mumming, when you're being torn in lots of different directions, it's fun to kind of listen to this album and be like, I got this. I know who I am and I know how to really think for myself. I'm really, passionate about the visual world. I know it's being lost a lot right now as everyone kind of gets excited about the day-to-day world of people. Creating another visual world has always been really important to me throughout every single album that I've made, and finding people like Jordan Kirk and Annie Hamilton who are just as excited to go on the trip and have the adventure and make something weird and wild is really, really fun as well. And I get pretty involved. I start everything, even before I produce a song, I make it a Pinterest board. So I'm very visually based as a creative. And we have conversations till we feel like we get the thing, and then hand it over to the Jordan of the world who goes and makes the magic. With songwriting, I very much just let the songs come to me, or like write them when I really, really need to. So yeah, just go on living life until you get really overwhelmed or anxious or sad or happy, and let it bubble over into a song. And then I guess for me, like an idea for a song has to come with like a big scene, like it looks like a movie in my head that doesn't exist yet, so I need to make it happen. So yeah, I will make a Pinterest board for the song and let it, I guess, simmer and annoy me until it needs to be written. And I find, yeah, I guess like you follow the little signs around you as to who to make that with. It's definitely not a light process to me. Internally, I'm extremely picky and perfectionist about like who kind of jumps on board with production and visuals and stuff. And then the other side to that, though, is like that people are easy to work with and also like efficient and respect everyone and don't fuck around and stuff like that. So it's like magic plus reality equals great stuff. I would pick Stranger's Dream. It's the longest song on the record, the last song on the record. Yeah, listen to it. Lucy Sea Queen and Lie to You. They're my three favourites. Ooh, I guess, yeah, the one that's coming to mind right now is like Meditate the Matter Out of Someone You Love from Honey. Yeah, Honey like kind of sarcastically sums up like woke meditation bro culture to me. Love you all, but yeah, I find it really interesting the kind of West, like the way the West borrowed meditation and mindfulness and like wokeness basically, and they're kind of missing a few really key elements from Eastern philosophy like compassion and yeah, caring about the people that are really close to you. I don't know, I'm going off on a massive tangent right now, but that line for me summarizes like a lot going on in my head. Yeah, it's a lot to fit into a song. That's why we make songs, to summarize like paragraphs and paragraphs of chat GPT in our heads. Just put it in a song and forget about it. My plan is to play a set of really incredible festivals this year, so there's a few fun ones to be announced yet. It'll just be really fun to kind of mesh Sugar Mountain and Endless Summer together and like play a new show really. There's so many songs that I love to fit into 1 hour sets, so it'll be fun. Beach Boys, Neil Young, Taylor Swift from a business perspective. I would just leave Almost Famous as it is and say that I did the work. Trying not to think of anything else other than performing. Miley Cyrus. It would have been something by the Wiggles, I'm guessing, but when I found like Crocodile Rock by Elton John, I really liked that. Delta Goodrem's Innocent Eyes original tour. Probably Midnight Oil concert, like last year when I supported them. Spice Girl, but yeah. A different kind of scary Spice. I haven't mentioned Tame Impala at all during this, and I'm a massive fangirl, so just Tame. Just making this all about Taylor Swift, but I think we can't underestimate what she's doing as an artist right now by re-recording all of her original songs. I hope you slowed down, but I know you won't. I think I had an inkling of it when I got obsessed with Jewel as a little kid. I think I was 12 or so.